Hey beauties, how's everybody doing? I haven't been on in a few days. I just got to my jam space. I have a few extra minutes, so I thought I'd come on and talk about just really releasing any idea that you always need to be healing. We get stuck in these cycles where our mind is racing, and I'm not diminishing trauma in systems because we do carry trauma. But the key to rewriting trauma and releasing it is creating a better and higher energy memory and rewrite that past trauma, to release it, to become one with it and be like, hey, this is no longer going to control my now. What has happened in the past may have been horrific, horrible, but how am I going to create my future? Am I going to create it on these past things that have happened to me, the past me that lived? Or am I going to choose right now to live in a place of gratitude and peace and joy and create from that space instead of the sadness, despair, fears, anxiety? And you know, when I say this, I know it's not going to happen overnight. Trust me, I know it's not going to happen overnight. It can in some circumstances. You can just wake up and have an epiphany. But this is how we shift. It's making the conscious choice to get out of our victimization of ourselves. You know, things happen, horrible things happen to good people, and it's like, it's unforgivable a lot of the time. However, we are the ones that get to choose now where we're going to go. And are we going to keep living in that familiar past and that pain? Or are we going to grant it the identity that it has and say goodbye to it and create a new and happy version of ourselves that no longer identifies with that no longer attracts those energies in, those feelings in, that no longer lives in that no longer believes that we need to constantly be healing from something, and shift that into knowing that we can consciously create every day with our thoughts, by regulating our nervous system, by coming back into ourself when we're triggered and asking ourselves, how am I going to rewrite this? What do I want to put in place of this? Instead of saying I feel abandoned, or I feel hurt or cheated on or lied to or whatever, or, you know, not worthy. How about I am freaking worthy? I am as worthy as the next person out there. I am as beautiful as the next person out there. I choose myself, so there's no way I can ever be abandoned. I love myself, so there's no way I can never not be loved, because when we truly are in those spaces and those mindsets, the world has no choice but to mirror that back to us and bring it back into our life. We are magnets for what we think and feel and are on a daily basis. So if your external is really crappy right now, go within. There's only self to change, and rewrite the narrative of yourself, of the people around you, of your friends, your family, your spouse, your children, whatever it is. Rewrite that and create the new and higher version of yourself. The version of you, I'll ask you this, the version of you who has everything you desire, would she or he be waking up being sad or feeling lonely or feeling defeated? No. They would be kicking ass every day, knowing that they're perfect, whole, and complete, and being that. And you know what? I am just here to be your cheerleader. I am here to guide you to this. I am here to show you your way and that you can do it just like anybody else. Let go of those feelings of not being good enough, not being worthy, being powerless. You have so much power over your mind. You've just forgotten how to tap into it. You are not your thoughts. Your body does not run the show. Your consciousness runs the show. Release those programs that have been running you, those subconscious programs, and tune into the superconscious, the higher self, the imagination. Allow that to run the show. And that's the message I want to share tonight. That is, I want to empower you by kicking your butt a little bit. I want to show you that you can do this. Just like the next person out there. And I apologize for the gum in my mouth. You are worthy of it. You are whole. You are complete. You are amazing. You are an amazing creator being. You've been put here to create. And you can't create from a place of lack and a place of sadness and a place of despair. You're never going to create there. You create from a place of joy, love, connection with self, connection with source, understanding that you have it all. You are so smart. You are so special. You are so perfect. Come back to that soul self. Thank you. I'm gonna applaud myself. But yeah, that's my message. That was a really good one. I think I needed that tonight. I got triggered earlier, and it was something where it took me back to something silly, and I'm like, this is so stupid. I'm worrying about something in the future that hasn't even happened. Why can't I just be really happy about what I have right now? And that's what we need to do. Come back to the bliss. We get kicked out of our now by these thoughts of the future and the past, and we forget to live right now. That's no way to live. That's just going to keep you in a mental prison. It's going to keep you in your sadness and your despair. Come back to self. I've brought my tapping into intuition course back. I haven't taught it since last, I think, August. This course is so great. If you're looking to create a better relationship, a stronger relationship with your intuition and with your higher self, come join. It's in the events tab. I love you. Bye.